What is going on, everybody?
Hello.
Druid, Titan. Welcome.
Desktop audio doesn't look to be working.
Welcome back to... Well, it's because there's no audio playing on the screen right now. If I... Yeah, see?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's no music over the language selection screen.
Cheap asses.
Cheap asses. What is happening, boys? Welcome.
I apologize if you hear me eating. I just got back from work.
Yeah, that's why
we
late.
were so late.
But, hey, it's Pokemon time, boys. We're going to play it in Korean. No.
Why not?
I have played Hoenn enough. I could probably force my way through in a language I don't read at all, but... Stop taking extra shifts, Elm. That's what I'm saying.
I like money, especially close to the holidays, damn you.
Hello?
Hi.
Okay, there we go.
Welcome to Chili's. Kyogre just explodes out of the pool. Hi, welcome to Chili's.
Oh, the audio's not happy. Hang on. There we go. It should be fine in a minute.
Keep taking extra shifts. Jameson's a stay-at-home B? Oh, stay-at-home boyfriend for the foreseeable future. Yeah. Why are your eyes scanning like that?
Because I'm listening to the game audio and seeing if
you're
it's...
like staring in a circle. Like your eyes are going in a circle motion when you're doing that.
I'm loading.
I'm sorry.
Oh, so I just realized, is chat showing up on screen? I've not been paying attention. Seems to stabilize.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, the beginning of, like, Oraz is a little rough on the soldered on equipment. You guys have seen me play Oraz in Discord. Hi, sorry to keep you waiting. Welcome to the world of Pokémon. My name is Birch, but everyone calls me a Pokemon professor, and this is what we call Pokemon.
I hate how they spell it.
Yeah, that is weird. I guess not really a spelling, is it? Because the E is supposed to be lowercase, I guess. So it was violently inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon.
Pretty sure they do uppercases of those E's.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like... There's a kind of spelling if you just use different... Whatever. You guys those friends, at times helping one another out. What route are we on? Where there's Leiron in the forest, by the way.
I remember playing Sapphire for the first time and I freaked the fuck out. I'm like, yo, it's like Pokemon Go! At this part.
Oh my god.
I thought it was so cool.
Like, where the fuck are we? There's Leiron, there's a Tropius just hanging out. And it's on the way to Little Root, supposedly?
In his personal safari.
Birch's secret garden.
It's like the Garden of Eve, but the apple is Appleton.
How about you? You a boy, you a girl?
Come on, that was pretty good.
Boys, girls, whatever.
Let's be a man. Let's choose penis.
What do you guys think?
I'm team penis.
Boy, you guys thinking Brendan? You guys don't like May?
She's mid.
Yeah, well. Alright. Y'all know the drill by now. Speedrun would take girl, but I hate the girl sprite in most Pokemon games, so Brendan. Well, this ain't a speedrun, boys.
Honestly, I'm with Druid on that one. They always make the girls look so...
I think you have other reasons for thinking that, but... So you're Pixel? Yep.
Like, not femme in, like...
No, I see.
A good, versatile way. It's always femme in a really, really, like... I love science class type way.
What does that even mean, Salem?
You know exactly what I mean.
Alright, well,
like, too preppy.
Your own adventure is about to unfold. Be courageous and leap into the world of Pokemon where dreams, adventures, and friendship await. I guess it's a good time as any to bring it up soon. We've already played Emerald in September of 2020.
We're old.
So forgive me if I skip over some of this dialogue because we've technically played this game before. This is technically a game we could have skipped, but we're not going to. It's Oraz. Dude, okay, it's only been 3 years. It feels like simultaneously yesterday and a lifetime ago. Are we going to do the Delta episode? Of course we are. Absolutely, we're going to do the Delta episode.
Delta.
We will do the whole...
Net.
We'll do the main game, we'll do the Delta episode, we'll catch at least some of the after-game legendaries. I can't be promised to be asked for all of them, because some of them have just stupid requirements I don't care for. We'll get as much out of this game as we can. Pixel, you're here at last. Was it tough riding in the back of the bumpy movie truck all that way? Well, this is Little Root Town. What do you think? It's gonna be our new home. Yeah, me sounds fine now. It has a quaint feel, but it looks like it should be a nice place to live, don't you think? You get your own room this time, Pixel. Come on, you have to see the inside. So, like, were we just, like, rooming with our parents this whole time?
Hmm.
See, Pixel is nice in here, too. Moving company's Pokemon even help with the unpacking and cleanup. They really make moving a cinch. Thanks for all the hard work. We really appreciate it. Fun fact, you moved to Luru from Olive City in Johto. Yeah, that is true. We are from, the player characters are from Johto.
Mm.
I don't know if that's a thing they bring up in, like, the manual or in, like, the manga or something, but you should go upstairs. You should go and see your new room upstairs, Pixel. Dive about a new clock. That'll be some of your big move. Your dad's always been weird about gifts. Like, who the fuck gets a kid a clock?
Well, clocks used to be really expensive because they're really hard to make. And it used to be like, that's why watches and clocks used to be like big time gifts, because it's not only wood, it's metal, it's gears, it's a machine.
I guess so. It's mentioned by Norman 2 generations later. Oh, really? Okay. Hey, like, in your room, Pixel, look good. Everything's put away neatly. Finish moving everything downstairs, too. Really sometimes I'm Pokemon to help us. You should make sure that everything's all there in your desk. Fuck the desk. We got a whole Wii U I gotta be playing.
God.
What?
Wii U is a nightmare.
We got a Snorlax doll. This really kind of a doll if it's bigger than us.
I want to crochet a Snorlax that size one day.
Just a massive Snorlax.
Like to make like a beanbag chair Snorlax.
So the cats can tear it apart.
Mm-hmm.
Spellberg Gym, that'll be on TV. Yeah, we've seen the beginning of Hoenn so many times, boys. At least you all have. The Wii U is great as Monster Hunter Tri Ultimate. Doesn't something else have Monster Hunter Tri Ultimate? I'm sure it's on Steam or something. But that's friends lives in this town. Professor Birch is a name.
The Wii U fell flat on its fucking face so the Switch could run.
Oh, 100%, yeah. No, it's not, really. Huh.
Isn't Monster Hunter Rise better?
I mean, I heard Tri is good. Hello, and you are? Oh, you're Pixel, and your next door neighbor. No, welcome. We have a daughter about the same age as you, so excited about making a new friend. You should be in a row upstairs. I hope you go and introduce yourself. You're an oddly trusting woman.
Yeah. I think our parents were also just insane. But...
Yeah. Tri is old as shit, so... Yeah.
I remember my mom wouldn't even let us sit next to each other, but, like, they let my brother and his girlfriend in their room alone. Rip.
Rip. Pokemon Flare stored items already, and... Huh? Who are you? It must be Pixel. You moved us today, huh? Well, I'm May. Glad to meet you. I actually had this dream of becoming friends with Pokemon all over the world. So when Professor Birch told you you were moving here, I was hoping it'd be nice so we could be friends. But that's just silly, isn't it? I just met you, right? What am I talking about? If I remember correctly, I might be thinking of Emerald. I'm just getting such a wonder. I didn't even apply any. I think it's just the game looking actually half decent when you stretch it still. These consider spirits pick the girls like in Heart Gold Soul Silver May talks more than Brendan does in this sequence. Yeah, I was gonna say I think Brendan just makes some vaguely sexist comment about like girl Pokemon trainers or something and kind of laughs it off.
Yeah. Gotta love women being stupid, am I right, boys?
You're damn right, boys.
The real reason I gave up my gender.
There's the Y chromosomes we have. Which one's the dude chromosome?
Are you serious? I'm not helping you with this.
Our Z chromosomes make us superior.
Oh my god.
I think there's someone screaming up ahead. That's why. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought, but then I was gonna go say it, and then I was like, I'm not confident. Salem.
I'm joking on Blackberry. It's out.
So.
Hi, Blackberry.
I remember because comics. Okay, well, what the fuck? Okay. I'm gonna save in case we get a bad
I'm so sorry.
So, boys, girls, and everyone else,
Wow.
Like always, I had you do a poll for what starter we were going to pick. Now, unfortunately, we could not put Trico on the poll because we used him in Emerald already, and I got rules to abide by. I don't make the rules. That's a lie. Yes, I do. So your options were between Torchic, Mudkip.
The best boy one.
Solid options. I still think Gen 3 has some of the best starter options.
I agree.
Like, in general. But...
In general?
But... you know, I unfortunately, we live in a democracy. And well, that means I have to listen to what you fucknuts tell me to do. I heard you like really outdated internet memes.
I heard I like the best Pokemon starter on that list.
Mudkip got over double the votes. How many of you would have voted for Trico if you had the opportunity, just out of curiosity?
We should set up a poll in chat.
Well, there's only 4 people in chat, and I have my hands on controller, so...
Fuck my balls.
Me, I would have. That's at least 2. I know Josh probably would have. I didn't vote because of it. I voted for Torchic. Yeah, fair. None of the
That's because
options...
you're lame.
No, none of the options are bad. None of the Hoenn starters are bad.
Torchic's mid. Torchic would go to a coffee shop and be like, "Hi, can I have a green tea
Torchic
with nothing in it?"
Torchic feels mid because half this game takes place in the Atlantic Ocean.
I want a divorce.
You know,
I'm not even
pixel.
married, Drew.
I didn't even realize who you were at first. You're going to quite the young man. In this place for a chat, though, come along to my lab. We better hope this Mudkip has a good nature, or we're redoing the whole part.
The fuck you putting in green tea? Cocaine? You think Torchic is a cocaine user?
No, actually, no. Wait, what? Yeah, what do you put in green tea? Green tea on its own is fine.
Did you put, like, sugar or honey?
Oh, yeah, okay, fine.
Like, you sweeten it at the very least.
You say you don't have your own Pokemon, you have that true. High performance looks like you really are your father's son. Say thanks for asking me up there. How about give the Pokemon you used earlier?
Maybe make a green tea latte.
We got it, boys. Our first Pokemon.
Fuck? Nah, green tea does not need that. Fresh green tea, I think, needs a little sweetness.
Alright. What are we naming this Torchic?
Torchic wouldn't go to Starbucks. That's on facts. On God, they would go to the gas station.
What are we naming Mudkip? I'm not naming him Boxable. That's mean.
Not Wooper.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Green tea is pretty fire alone. It is.
You want me to name like a different outdated name?
You should name him Lilypad.
Doesn't even. That's the last.
Wax Sauce 9000. I changed my mind. Name him Wax Sauce.
Does anyone have anything else?
Jimbo.
I looked at chat. Too.
Okay, but actual suggestion, Terry.
Why Terry? I don't hate Terry, but why Terry?
Terry's lame.
Like Terry from Final
My
Fight?
wife is disappointing me tonight, everyone.
Kazuya Mishima. Because I have a chocolate orange on my desk. God damn it. God, now I want chocolate orange.
Fucking get one.
Bro, it's fucking 10 at night.
Suck my balls.
I hate that my options right now are between Terry and Kazuya for the fucking Mudkip. That time I got reincarnated as 18-year-old Japanese girl Heihachi edition.
What if you named him
Rumble, Ragnar the Blood Edge. For fuck's sake, Titan, please.
Can you put your edginess aside for 5 minutes?
Soul Bag. I hate chat so much.
You should name him.
Ice White Dragon.
Name him Harpy Lady.
What is wrong with you?
He's a boy.
Harpy used to have a brother until he got retconned. Albaz. For fuck's sake, I'm not naming this.
I kind of like Albaz.
No! I'm not naming this poor thing Albaz.
Name him Steve after Steve Irwin.
Pegasus fucked my dad. TM Everglade. What do I'm just gonna name him Terry. I like Terry. Terry's fine. Terry the Mudkip. You know, if you work with Pokemon and gain experience, I'm a pretty excellent trainer. My girl May happens to be able to Route 103 right now, so surveying Pokemon for me might be a bad idea if you'd have that way for yourself. What do you think? Sure. I think May will be happy to hear that too. She teaches what it means to be a trainer. Oh yes, if you ever lost along the way, use the area nav in your Pokemon.
Are you even reading?
Yeah. You can see how you get there. Well, now you fucked me up. You can usually get to Route 103 or Mayadabi. Everybody's in the swamps and it's fine. We have Terry now. If Terry has a shit nature, when we have to reset, I'll name the next one Everglade.
If we did all this for shit nature, I'm out. Are you kidding?
It's not. I can live with it. Okay, right, I have to hold beater on. I've been playing Infinite Fusion the past couple days. I was like, why am I moving so fucking slow?
Sorry, I had a blackberry seed.
Yeah, it's gonna miss the colors hard to see. I'm not really. Maybe I'm colorblind. Who knows?
I thought you were the colorblind one.
Wait a minute.
Terry, my beloved. I thought I was your beloved.
She just said she wanted a divorce.
Full of disappointment tonight, wife. What the fuck?
What are you talking about? I'm Yoshi.
Yosh. My dog. I just had to deal... No, I divorced you for your wrong opinions about Torchic. I don't hate Torchic, it's just the wrong answer. Okay.
We leveled up.
When you have this cute little fucking guy who can squirt water out of his fucking mouth and be like, oh, my name's Terry. Yeah, that's a winner right there.
Torchic is the first the furry starters changed my mind. Why would I? You're right.
Why? What?
Think of all, like, okay, so you know how...
Eevee would be a furry starter.
No, he means,
it's not like
anthro, like, he means, like, the anthro, like, this looks like someone's persona, fucking... Like, yes, there are people who want to fuck Eevee, but, like, that's not exactly where he's going.
I see what you mean.
Yeah, but I got this cute little fucking bird that'll kick in next Tuesday.
Not if it rains, it won't.
Please don't fuck my Eevee.
I don't want to fuck your Eevee.
No, Blake, you're kind of right, but the thing is, though...
Speaking of tiny beasts...
I feel like... Hi, Pepper.
Pepper is here.
I feel like Blaziken is still mostly creature-shaped, right? Like, yeah, he kind of stands like a dude, but, like... It's still not a person. You know what I mean?
We're not fucking any Pokemon because I'm not a creep. They're animals.
Thank you. For crying out loud.
Titan. I'm gonna hit you with the horny hammer.
This part looks like shit.
Not the worst thing I've seen on a 3DS or a DS.
No, but like, goddamn. Pepper, don't.
I'm holding
Pepper,
her
don't put up with this.
in the worst way, where all her four paws are close to the mic, and I'm supporting her bottom.
But there's water there? No, yeah, it's just like a weird little pond. It doesn't really serve any purpose.
But I'm holding her like an actual human infant.
And she's letting you.
Purring.
Normally she hates it when you pick her up. You see the quality of the cardboard they painted that mountain on.
I think she doesn't like her touch.
Maybe. There's no way this is more comfortable than folding her like a fucking launcher.
I'm not folding her like shit. It's a very little turret. I don't think the mic is going to pick it up.
No. You're gonna have to put her down in a minute. You understand?
No. I will hold the baby forever.
Please put her down now.
Fine.
There's not a single thought in Terry's head. No, not one.
Fine, I will put you down.
We
You
picked
got one squawk.
We picked Mudkip to see Trico, by the way. Understandable. Level 7.
Anyway.
Yep.
Why'd she do that? She was like, oh, yeah. Like, she poked her chest out for her victory animation. That was awful.
Have you ever seen, like, the first...
She's 12.
Have you ever seen, like, the first mod of this game that came out?
I don't want to know.
You don't. That was a good battle.
Probably gave a teenager tits the size of the moon.
Let me heal up other parties real quick. Notice how I'm not saying no. Your team's health was restored. Nah, I think I know what my dad's eyeing you now. Me just got the Pokemon. We've already got that strong of a bond. To be, you could probably befriend any kind of Pokemon you meet. I guess I bless you, but I get that demon. Get out that demon. I'm holding space. I better head back to the lab. Yeah, that's another thing. We were originally gonna do like one more like one-off spooky stream, but I asked Salem about it, and they're like, just play fucking Pokemon, please.
Yeah, my back for YouTube I feel like every time we stream, something awful happens to me or Jameson.
Mm-hmm.
I was walking up the stairs with fucking groceries and I tripped a little bit. And I felt something pop in my back. And then
It's been downhill ever since.
was bedridden pretty much for almost a week because I could not walk.
If these streams got to be a little shorter because Salem can't stand to sit here, don't be too surprised. Birch's head is huge.
Birch looks like a bitch.
Wow.
It's that shit-eating grin. He's like, mmm.
Psyduck Soul makes a record of any Pokemon you meet or catch. Go may take Soul wherever she goes. Whenever she catches a rare Pokemon, records the name Pokedex. While she comes to seek me out wherever I am in the field, show me. Pokemon. No, excuse me. People you will meet in the great expensive nature lies before you. Experience them both while you fill in your Pokedex.
Huge mood. I too want to replace my hurting human parts with cybernetics. Like,
dude, I would take a robot arm right now.
I had to go to urgent care and my chiropractor, and what they think happened is they think I might have torn a ligament on my SI joint. Which, if you don't know what that is your tailbone joint, which also connects to your hips and to the rest of your body. And when you hurt that part of your back, it's hell on earth because everything fucking hurts. It was like zinging down my leg and it was like up my back, and it's been awful.
You don't realize that your back is like
everything,
half of your body until your back hurts.
Yeah.
Like, you don't really think about it.
Like, I went to Cairo again today before work and it made me so sore. I was like, I don't know if I can do this.
Pixel pictures, you yourself Professor Birch. Oh, what an adorable Pokemon you got from the professor. How nice. You are your father's child, alright? You look good together with Pokemon. To think you have your very own Pokemon now. Your father will be overjoyed. But don't push yourself too hard. If anything happens, you can always come home, honey.
Man, I wish I had a mom like that.
I sprained my thumb yesterday. It bent and almost touched my wrist. I stole some braces from CVS to remedy this because braces are like $30, aka very stealable. Fair enough, bro, honestly. I had to schedule my physical therapy for my arm. I can't go until, like, the fucking second week of January. So that's great. This is for my dad. He said I forgot to give to you before. We obtained the an upgrade for our Pokénav Plus. We now have the Dex Nav. This is the best fucking feature in any Pokemon game ever made. It lets you, basically, if you've caught a Pokemon already, it lets you scan for that Pokemon and basically force encounters. You can use this to get hidden abilities, you can use this to try and farm shinies, you can use this to get egg moves without breeding. It's great. They never brought it back.
Gotta love fucking,
Game Freak.
Game Freak. Almost said Fame Freak. What is wrong with me today?
See that right there? There's a tail sticking out. Pokemon hiding right there.
Yes, bother the wildlife.
That's the whole point of this franchise, dear. So we can also find Pokemon that are just sort of spawned like this in the overworld, and you can use your circle stick to sneak up on them. So if I go to the Dex Nav here, if I've had Pokemon suck at hiding, I suck at sneaking up on them. Give me a moment here. Configure. I think I need to like remap my stick here. Nope, there we go. Give me a moment. Set analog stick. There we go, now. No. There we go. Alright, I fucked up that tutorial, but it's fine.
Do you have to catch one to...
No, it's just to show you that that's a thing. We can just leave now. Route 102.
Burps.
So we can see that was a Wingle. Or I guess several Wingle. Alright. You alright?
Yeah, my neck hurts.
That's fair. Like I said, if you need to cut this short, don't worry about it.
I wouldn't be surprised if it would be like half the stream.
That's fine, because we have to start late anyway.
Yeah, I'm doing okay right now, but...
No, I don't want to make you sit there and like feel worse. Because, I mean, it's also Pokemon. We gotta stop whenever. I thought you were voice acting Mudkip for a second.
No.
Ow. Yeah, so I'm playing this on, Soldered on equipment. The fruit flavored kind. Etc.
Oh.
Yeah, we actually have to start being hush-hush about that again.
Are you serious?
Yeah, Game Freak.
Ugh.
So...
Listen here, Game Freak.
So I'm gonna apologize if you watch me fuck up the sneaking. That's also gonna be really annoying for me later.
Listen here, Game Freak. If you made all your other games accessible on current consoles, maybe this wouldn't be a problem. Just saying. Also, technically we own this game, so legally...
Shut up. We're playing this on a legitimate 3DS.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't fucking prove
Yep,
otherwise.
on the copy that you own.
And you can't prove otherwise.
Yep.
Yeah, let's try that sneaking again.
You're
Fuck.
bad at sneaking.
It's the fucking stick. It's not as, like, sensitive as it's, like, supposed to be.
You familiar with sensitive sticks?
Nope.
I think that's your problem.
That's gonna be really annoying, because there's one Pokemon that I'm gonna want to catch I kind of need Dex now for.
Can you change, like, the dead zone or something to make it easier?
I could try. Well, give me a second here. If I set that to, like, 0, maybe? There we go, that's a bit better. Yeah, okay. There we go. Hey!
It's right behind you.
How's it going, Pixel? You've been using your Dex Nav and perfecting your sneaking skill. I've been trying, man. Hope you already checked out the Dex Nav detector mode. Your ex Pokemon in the area, so it's pretty handy. What? Oh! Look up there. Check him out, Pixel. Look at all fucking 3 frames of animation they have.
Big!
Who the fuck's out here hunting Beautifly?
I don't know.
Well, the Game Freak is cool with elimination. What happened? Nintendo get involved and ruin things like they do? Well, oh dear. Surest? It's just them cracking down on shit again. I think it's mostly like, it's mostly when it's really obvious, like if you're playing a ROM hack or a randomizer, like something you're not...
Yeah. Welcome, by the way.
Well, yeah, welcome.
Easy answer. Pokemon trainers.
Yeah, but they're not using a gun.
They use like guns, but instead of bullets, it's like net balls.
Yeah, I think it's mostly an issue if like you're doing something that obviously...
A bag 3, go get 'em, boy.
That you're obviously not going to be using on regular hardware, like playing a ROM hack or a randomizer.
We have a sword Pokemon. You just fucking wait.
I mean, I guess we already have a gun Pokemon if you count Genesect.
Also, sword Pokemon is later, right? No. Aegislash?
We used Aegislash in the last
Oh yeah,
playthrough.
that's right. I always think it's in Sun and Moon for some reason.
Did you even play Sun and Moon?
No.
What the okay.
And I absolutely used an Aegislash in my own playthrough for whatever game.
Yeah.
I'm just an idiot.
Unfortunately for my mental health, there is something on this route I want to catch.
Yeah. Also, Remoraid.
Yeah, it's true.
So stupid, but it's mostly Nintendo knowing them, probably. Because here's the thing, as a creator, like, and also being an author, it's like, I wouldn't want my work to be, like, pirated or anything like that.
Right,
but
like,
also, as a creator, you can make your art accessible through several platforms. For example, it's like, I have to do voice acting for Audible for my book, which is going to take forever, but I'm going to do it so it can be on iTunes, Audible, Spotify, and then I have paperback, I have hardcover, and then I have Kindle, but then I also have the Apple bookstore, and then I'm talking to BAM, so it's like just having the different channels opened for people who might not have a Kindle or whatever, might not have a computer. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Make your art accessible to people.
It's one of those things where, like, I get it. Like, they should be allowed to protect their IP and shit, but it's also like, dude, who the fuck cares?
But it's also when you have
Like-
games and shit on different platforms that makes it inaccessible to people, and then it's also like, if we ask for the game, 9 times out of 10 it's not even going to be there because it was on the last console. So it's like, okay, so what if I don't have the last console? And
Right.
it becomes a whole awful thing, you know what I mean? Wonder if or when Nintendo will be chill about it. Probably never.
No, they'll calm the fuck down again. It comes in waves. There was like a small amount of time you could not let's play Nintendo games at all, and then no one gives a shit again. It comes in waves. You know what it is? It's because like the DLC for the fucking Scarlet and Violet just came out, and they're gonna do their next wave. When they're in between games, no one care anymore.
I always think it's like when they're in development too.
I think it's more when it comes out because they don't want the games you can play for free overshadowing their game. As if it's
Yeah.
going to. It's the most profitable thing in the known universe.
I graffiti my art on public property to make it more accessible.
Oh, Nintendo, but God, I'd be so annoyed about this shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
Sam. Like Nintendo is they're lucky that they consistently make like the best games.
Yeah, like honestly, that's my big thing with Nintendo games is it's like,
Cause like, what the fuck am I gonna do? Go get a PlayStation?
well,
You're
here's the
fucking
thing.
right.
Well, here's the thing, because you have Nintendo and then you have everything else. So it's like, I love Nintendo games, thankfully, but I really hate how like exclusivity they are, but that's also an appeal to Nintendo. If you get an Xbox, a PS5, or PC games, you can play pretty much anything else.
Right.
There's
That's,
very rare exceptions for
With
Xbox and
all you-
PlayStation to be just on those consoles.
if you want to play like almost any game on the planet, get the latest Nintendo console and a decent PC. That's all you need.
Yeah.
Like, there's gonna be like 1 or 2 games like exclusive, but they probably won't remain exclusive for long. And even if they do, you're missing out on like 1 game.
And in one vein, I'm pretty okay with the exclusivity. It's when they're
I don't
getting
blame
nitpicky. Well, yeah, because it's like they have their niche, you know? They have every right for that. But I also, it's like, it's frustrating as a person who plays a lot of video games. It's like if I want to play an older one, I either have to dig through eBay and pray to God they're not scamming me, or I have to
Which they are, it's eBay.
download, or it's like I have to find a system that's gonna support the game I may have, and then
Yeah.
like it's a nightmare. And it's like they make so many beautiful games and then they don't make them accessible on common platforms. Like, as much as I hate how expensive the family membership is for Nintendo, I feel like it's a better idea to have an account like that, where if you have the membership, then you have access to older games. I like that appeal.
I would rather they went back to like the Wii era of it, where like you could buy like an old ass game for like $5 or something, but like whatever.
Or that. I like both those directions. But it's like, they don't really have anything that's kind of in between, where it's not asshole, or it's like when I was a kid, most of that shit isn't on there, you know, because that would be GameCube, Wii, and 64. They have some of them,
Here, hold on, we're missing some chat here. Hold on.
and it's like, we want to support
Yeah,
creators. Like, I am not afraid to throw money at something,
me either.
and like a lot of times I'll buy the console and I'll buy the game. But it's like, it's frustrating, especially when it comes to like discs instead of cartridges, because those don't last as long.
There's more passion in some of these thought on equipment games that my uncle that works at Nintendo definitely made a special version just for me for. Then there is the entire Pokémon games that are the last 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
And that's also frustrating to see too, is like these big mega billionaire companies coming out with mediocre worked on games, and then it's like, ugh, it's so disappointing, you know?
As a PlayStation fan, the best feature of PlayStation is backwards compatibility. You can just play PlayStation games with PS2. Yeah, exactly.
Backwards compatibility should be a must.
Yeah. As much as childhood me agrees with Nintendo being more rad than the rest, Nintendo games haven't hit for me in years. That's completely fair.
Honestly, I agree mostly with that. There's been a couple that have hit pretty good.
Besides Pokemon Arceus, but I'm biased to play any Pokemon game, just like I'll play any Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
That's completely fair. I don't blame you for having that opinion, but like I think Nintendo, I think there's still a decent amount of good Nintendo games out there, especially like like what am I trying to say? Especially like recently, it's like mostly Pokemon that's kind of shitting the bed.
Zelda a little bit too. I mean, the last time we got a true Zelda formula game was Skyward Sword.
Yeah, but people still like the Breath of the Wild games for some reason.
I like Breath of the Wild and I like Tears of the Kingdom, but I haven't fallen in love with it either.
If I want to legit play Fire Emblem Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn, it would cost me $700. Oh yeah, dude. If I actually wanted to play like that, like legitimately play like that 3DS one everyone hates, it's either gonna that's gonna cost you a few hundred too. And then the fans make something better, and the owner of IP, instead of encouraging them and offering their job or something, slap them across the face with a cease and desist. Yeah, 100%.
Or even offering to like buy it off them.
I don't think you're allowed to do that. I think there's
you absolutely could.
No, there's some weird shit with copyright laws about doing shit like that because I know there's a thing where like people who write books or TV shows and shit like are not allowed to just like they're not allowed to take fan suggested ideas because it's like some shit where like if someone found out that you stole an idea from like a fanfic or something like that creates some weird loophole issue where like
but at the same time like going to the writer example, you can hire a ghostwriter. You give them the idea, they write it and make it for you. That could pretty much be said for the same thing.
I guess, I don't know.
It's kind of like ghostwriting where they took your idea and made it better.
I feel like that's a little different though because you're explicitly telling them exactly what to do versus like someone else wrote a book and you buying the rights to it.
OMG, don't get me started. Love Zelda, Breath of the Wild, and Tears of the Kingdom, but give me original Zelda, please.
Oh,
exactly.
dude, yeah, like...
I love open world games. I really do.
I like them when they're done well, which is why I don't like Breath of the Wild.
I love when they're done well. And you can just explore and do what you want, okay? Look at you, Baldur's Gate 3. But Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, they were good, and I really enjoyed them as games, but I didn't fall head over heels in love with them either. And it's like, Skyward Sword, I would even dare to say I might love. There's plenty of things I don't like about that game, but like, especially the remaster version on the Switch, they fixed the main issues that I had issues with.
I'm really upset that we killed that first fucking waltz we found.
I'm sorry. You know, so it's like, the original Zelda should still be a thing, and maybe also have, because I know mostly with a lot of video game developers, they have like teams. So it's like Team 1, Team 2, Team 3 type thing. Have Team 1 do Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom style stuff. Do Team 2 and Team 3. They always do spin-offs, so do a spin-off or a remake, and then do an original Zelda.
The problem is, like, actively having enough manpower to do that. You also have to actively guard your IP, or else...
Can't you dex search it now that you ran into it?
Only after you catch it.
Did you see the new Dragon Age Quest trailer? I can't believe the Dominary is real.
I did not, actually.
I kind of want to get into Dragon Quest, actually. I've really thought about playing it.
Dragon Quest XI is on Steam, and it's pretty good. It's also long as balls, and the thing is, Dragon Quest is the old-school-ass RPG. There's nothing fancy about it. It is...
That's what scares me.
Yeah, I'm afraid...
I also really want to play Persona now.
I'm afraid you would hate it.
I don't know, like... I think... I don't have an issue with old-style RPGs, like you say.
Dragon Quest Monsters. I thought there was, like, another new one. Yeah, I saw the Dragon Quest Monsters one. Sorry, go on.
Okay. I don't have a problem with old-ass RPGs. I just feel like, at the time, like, way back when, there was a ton of RPGs, and half of them were really well done, and half of them are awful. So, it's like... I like RPGs and adventure games. Like, that. I love getting lost in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The escapism is my category. Like, I don't care if I'm fighting dragons or if I'm farming and dating a girl that eats rocks. I don't care. But I just don't want to think about my life when I'm playing games.
I love RPGs, man. I miss the classic RPG games. Dude, me fucking do. I can play these games all
Tales of Symphonia, super good. And I believe that is a classic RPG, but I haven't played it in so long, so please don't tear me apart if that's incorrect.
Andrea? You want to name the world's Andrea?
That was the name of, like, one of my really bad high school bullies.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think
Andrea. She has 4 kids. She's a drug addict now. And now I'm like, I can't even say anything to you. You're just... awful.
Does anyone have any suggestions for the Ralts?
The Ralts. Ravioli. Ralts the ravioli. Do it, pussy.
You said that the wrong way around. And also, it's not going to be Ralts forever.
Ravioli.
Obligatory.
Teresa. What? Where are you getting these names, Druid? I'm very curious. They seem very proper.
I think that's the point.
I like ravioli. Please name her ravioli. Noelle. Fucking no. McChicken.
I was naming mine Glory. We could do Glory, but I'm afraid that's gonna invite a lot of Glory hole jokes, which like I have a whole ass fucking game I need to get through with two people. What?
Subaki.
Titan, why do I feel like I'm gonna Google Subaki and I'm gonna be unhappy?
Gloria. I think we should go with ravioli.
Shut.
What? I think it's cute. I think Subaki's from Shadow Eater, Soul Eater.
I see.
She's got big tits.
It's a BlazBlue character. Oh.
Oh.
Gloria ravioli only for it to not be Gloria.
Ravioli, give me the Raltioli. Yeah! 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 That'll be the only one I name in this playthrough. I promise. You see, I have the advantage of being here in person and giving Jameson the puppy eyes.
Well, you better hope Ravioli has like a good nature. Alright, that's neutral. Yes, thank you, dear.
You're welcome.
I
love ravioli.
We got Terry.
Ravioli is the winner.
We got Terry and Ravioli.
Terry, Ravioli, and Jessica.
Who's Jessica?
Jessica. I don't know.
Just like 2004, I got a Mudkip and a Ralts. I'm coming with all these prim proper, this one is definitely a bitch names. You go Ravioli? Yes!
You think... Hold on. Go back up in that list.
No.
For Druid.
It was like Veronica, Gloria...
Gloria? You think Gloria's a bitchy name? I think Gloria's like this fat lady that goes to church every Sunday.
Fat women who go to church can be bitches too.
Oh, 100%.
You know, I'm sure surprised you managed to get it by yourself. I see you make a good start to your team. I guess you're gonna be trained like me, Pixels.
I have an aunt named Gloria. She's a fucking bitch.
What do you think of Wally's redesign?
I have an aunt named Kalma.
What do you think of Wally's redesign?
What?
What do you think of Wally's redesign for the third time?
I have a boss named Wally.
That's all you can contribute to this?
I like his hair.
Okay.
He literally looks like Len, the Vocaloid, but with green hair instead of yellow. Like, exactly the fucking same with the cowlick and everything.
Well, this is gonna suck because we have to just watch Wally catch a fucking Pokemon.
Pixel, you come with me, right?
That's a redesign to age. I don't know the difference. It's if you saw them side by side, it's definitely a lot different. Like his clothes are a lot different, and his hair is like a lot longer.
Didn't he just like change his pants?
No, the entire outfit's different. He's also like, I think he's also like supposed to be a bit shorter.
A raccoon versus a raccoon. I'm so scared. Oh no, it's not a raccoon. It's a raccoon versus a frog. I'm crazy.
I was just gonna accept you referring to Ralts as a raccoon, really. I was like, okay.
There's two sides of feral. The raccoon and the Ralts.
The raccoon
the Ralts will
and
tear you limb from limb.
The raccoon and the child whose garbage it's eating.
The raccoon is feral in the way that it'll just eat garbage. You know what I mean?
The child is feral.
What's wrong with Salem today? I worked all day. My back hurts from where my ligament is fucked up, and the two kids I had to deal with were not the nicest, and I got pulled out of my cottage into the younger version of my cottage, and I hated it.
Whose fault is that, Salem?
Mine, because I picked up, but like, and then I was up for a poll, apparently, and I was pissed because I picked up to pick up in my cottage, damn it.
That's some Wally facts. For once, this game is ending ones I'm sure everyone knows. I'll type it out and print it. Cool, awesome. Thank you so much for coming with me.
Could Wally and Natural be related?
Same hair? I somehow doubt it.
I think you're thinking too much into this. Oh, did you hear that?
No.
Holy shit, that was my hip. That felt good.
Alright.
But that's just, I felt my entire bone shift. Oh, mama. That felt awesome. Natural Harmonia Gropia.
And from Gen 5.
Still totally lost, but thanks. I'm kind of with Yoshi on this one.
And has a name? Yes.
Natural Harmonia. His parents must have been hippies.
His parent was Getsus.
A hippie. A hippie of death. The look Terracin gave me was beautiful.
Sometimes I feel like you don't pay attention at all when we stream these. And
I do. I swear to God, I totally do. My issue is that I'm on Zoloft and it makes my memory go. I remember N. And Getsis, the name rings a bell.
When did we learn N's name? Black and White 2? I think it was like in the manual or something. In Black 2 and White 2, Getsis makes reference to their last name, but I don't know if like, I don't know where the full name comes from, but I know it is like official.
Ravioli's picking up.
Yeah, Trace.
No, but I swear to you, I pay attention. I have the memory of a goldfish. I can't even remember what I had for lunch. Actually, that's not true. I can remember it because I went to the store and I bought sushi.
Getsus Gropius. That's awful. No wonder he's a bad guy. Yeah, you can't really be a school teacher with a name like Gropius.
Ugh.
Getsus is like the main villain. You see him before N. You do.
To be fair, I've only played that game once, and then we streamed it once. I don't have the characters memorized.
He sounds like someone that makes Japanese trains a bad. Oof. Oof. That is rough. Gen 5 has the best plot in the entire franchise. It sure does.
And to be fair, also, I'm also a really casual Pokemon player. Like, I think I've played each game maybe once. Except for Sun and Moon and Sword and Shield.
I'm gonna say you've never done Sun and Moon. I'm willing to bet you never played the GameCube games.
I've actually played some of the GameCube games.
There's only 2 of them.
There was the Stadium one.
No, that's an N64 game.
Fuck. Wasn't there Rumble?
That was a WiiWare game.
Fuck! I think I definitely... One of them is like a spin-off Pokemon game, though.
Well, they both are. Coliseum and XD.
Coliseum is the one I'm thinking of. I've played around in it, but I never beat it. And that was before my dad sold it on eBay.
We might stream those at some point.
The other one, I have no idea.
We might. Well, XD is just a sequel to Coliseum.
Yeah. Well, I'm talking like mainstream Pokemon games anyway.
Yeah, Pokemon. Oh yeah, I guess those Pokemon Box. But calling Pokemon Box a game is like a stretch.
I've been here for more than 3 years.
You
That's
sure
fucking
have.
wild. We love you. Pokemon Channel is the shit.
How's it going, Dusk? What's happening?
But I absolutely played a little bit of Coliseum because my dad, for a long time, for one of his jobs, he would thrift random shit and resell it online. And he'd do it a lot with guitars and video games and video consoles.
Not bad things to invest money in, really.
Yeah. Well, so I've played a lot of games, but I have not beat a whole lot.
Right.
But I definitely remember playing around with Coliseum.
We could definitely do the GameCube games at some point. Probably, if we were going to do them at all, it'd probably be in between this game and Sun and Moon, just because those were Gen 3 games. We're playing the Gen 3 remake. It seems a bit appropriate.
I've definitely played Kingdom Hearts 2 at some point, because he got a PS2 and Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah, that one we probably won't do. I guess you actually play Coliseum. Nothing else than for the hilarity factor.
That's fair.
The thing is, Coliseum's kind of rough because XE is basically the same game, but like monumentally better.
Hell yeah, I love KH2.
I'm here, B. I'm here, B, yeah.
Mashing X and pressing the triangle makes me feel real good.
That's fair. That's fair.
Mashing X and pressing triangle is what got us all to where we are today.
I don't think my dad knew where the triangle button was. I think that's why my mom divorced him.
I think one time your mom was talking about a clit and he went, what?
No, yeah, that was me.
Oh, how'd that go? I vaguely remember this conversation.
I was doing sex ed homework, and
Oh, yes!
they gave us, like, these charts of genitals to color in the different parts. Like, oh, this
We
part
were in middle school for this.
Yeah. And my mom walked in, and I was doing it, and she's like, she didn't know what I was doing, so she just saw, like, a picture of a vagina on the table. And she just looked, and she goes, oh, you're doing homework. I'm like, yeah, I'm making the clitoris blue. My dad goes, what's a clitoris? And I looked at my mom, and I was like, I'm so sorry. I was like 12 at best when that conversation happened, too.
No, we were definitely together because I remember you telling me that story. Or I might have been there when that happened.
Maybe.
I think we were coloring them together on your kitchen table.
In that case, I would have been at least like 13. Seeing Kingdom Hearts games say press Y when a big green triangle goes around them hurts my soul no end.
How did she respond?
Oh, she was losing her mind. She thought it was so fucking funny. Not a one to be found. Oh, hello, have you seen any Pokemon called Shroomish around here?
Did she laugh? Did she say, not as sorry as I am?
My mom's not that
No wonder
clever.
why she's divorced. Wait, Jameson, I'm confused about something then.
Okay. It's good to hear, but you've been a dog in Petalburg Woods forever, didn't you? I got sick of waiting, so here I am. You, Devon researcher. Hand over those papers.
Are we getting a cool shroomy boy? Mushroom? Mushroom? Mushroom?
No one across the Arkansas Emerson Advocate, come battle me.
Why do you constantly joke about killing your dad when you clearly did it years ago?
But to answer Yoshi's question, I heavily considered Shroomish.
Are you joking?
Did not go
You're gonna
with
look
Shroomish.
at me in my eyes and tell me no mushroom.
No mushroom, not this time.
Are you kidding me? I'm crying. Me and Yoshi are crying together.
Can we get a C-Dot?
No, fuck your C-Dot.
Exclusive to Omega Ruby.
Fuck your C-Dot. No mushroom.
No mushroom.
You have to look at me in the eyes.
I'm sorry.
No mushroom.
No mushroom.
Bam! No!
Can we get an Aegislash? We used one in the last game, and also... No, not really.
Yeah, fuck this run.
Can we get a fucking Trico?
No. We have Trico at home. It's Mudkip dressed in a little hat. God, I hated that when I was a kid. It was like, can I get McDonald's? No, we have McDonald's at home. And then we'd like just not eat. Obviously, we're using Swampert and Gardevoir.
You guys are free to try to... Using Sableye for Roy, right? Probably. You got some nerve metal with Team Aqua. Come on and battle me again. I wish I could say that, but I'm out of Pokemon. And hey, we have Team Aqua also have just something in Rustboro. I'll let you go for today.
No mushroom.
Sorry.
I'm heartbroken.
That was awfully close. Thanks to you, you didn't rob me these important papers.
There's no mushroom.
You
The
did my
engagement
thanks.
is off. No mushroom. We're not even actually engaged. Relax.
So we get the XP share. But not out of options. Pulls
It's
out gun.
outgunned. Sableye, huh?
So the XP share works a little differently than it did in Emerald. Now it's a key item that affects your entire party. Blah, 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 blah. I will be turning this off later. I would like to get a little bit of XP on this Ralts while it is still kind of worthless.
Really no point to have a fire Pokemon. They fall off hard in the late game, especially. You were the one who was just bitching about Torchic.
Well, yeah, but
So you're just gonna tell me you're just gonna abandon your starter?
The thing is, after besides Blaziken and like Camerupt, there really aren't a lot of good fire options in Hoenn.
I agree.
Ninetales
but
is-
I'm just saying, I'm pointing to the one who said it. The
'cause
one was just
maybe-
threatening divorce.
I might go and make like another image graphic of like the reject pile of shit like that I considered using, like I did for Black and White.
Bro, I'm playing this game. I won a normal level coolness contest with Tailo. Later I checked it, but Tailo hasn't gotten his ribbon.
What the
On
fuck?
Fort.
They stole his ribbon.
I love him so much. I would struggle to call Camerupt a good option.
Camerupt's great.
Camerupt is an option.
Like, yeah, he's fucking weak to water, but like that's what your other Pokemon are for. And I mean, compared to the other fire types, like, Ninetales comes in too late and its move pool sucks. Torkoal just isn't good. Slugma is terrible.
Yeah, I'm not using Blaziken for its fire coverage in late game. I'm using it for fast, hard-hitting fighting Pokemon.
You're using it because Mega Blaziken has speed boost.
Using it because you're wrong.
This is the Petalburg Recon team checking in. I'm afraid to begin with an apology, Mr. Matt. It's not good news. Mission is a no-go. Well, something cropped up and got in the way. Roger that. Got it. Will do. Like to investigate that energy we detected.
I always love their sick outfits.
The kid sure has some pros as a trainer, I'd say.
I'm using it because I fucking like it. Fuck off.
Female Aqua,
Get
you got
better
it going
taste.
on.
Female Aqua Grunt, she's got it going on.
So this kid originally in Emerald gave you the TM for Bullet Seed, now he gives you Echoed Voice. Echoed Voice gets stronger the more turns you use it in a row. It's okay. I would have probably have rather had Bullet Seed at this stage in the game, but we're not even using a grass type at the moment. And who knows, maybe we won't be using a grass type for the entire run. Who knows? I tell you one thing, if we picked Torchic, I 100% was going to use a Ludicolo, mostly to piss off Druid.
Bro.
It is legitimately a good combination with Blaziken, but I was going to use a Ludicolo if we got the Fire Starter option.
I like how Jameson pre-preps every single team he may or may not use based on the votes.
It's easier
like
that way.
Before the voting has started.
It's easier that way.
He's talked about this years ago. He's like, when we do this Let's Play, this is exactly what I'm going to pick. And I'll be like, okay.
To be fair, I did change some of my options. I did change some of that team.
How dare you?
Are you going to use the Costume Pikachu? I thought about it. I ultimately decided against it.
You aren't picking good ones this round. I am so
We
upset.
are 2 Pokemon deep.
No mushroom. No mushroom.
I had the one Liza will crash. Yeah, the one Liza will crash is the best one, and I'll go over cosplay Pikachu when we get there. But
No mushroom.
oh my god,
What? You've broken my heart today. It will break every day. For the rest of time. Because no mushroom.
you know we're not done with the Pokemon games. There's more mushroom Pokemon.
I want mushroom. I love the early Mons this gen.
And with Salamander, this upset this early on. I can't believe you're not using a Wingull in the one game. He's a great option.
Everybody's hating your choices. I'm sorry, we have to roast you.
Use a Moongus and Mizuzu.
Moongus!
The other electric options are Plusle, Minded, Magnetric, Magnezone, or Electrode. That is true. Who knows?
You're gonna pick Electrode.
Maybe I'm not using an electric type. Jay's gonna be like Electric and I'm gonna cry.
Drizzy. Listen, I like Electric, but it's because of being a kid. It's not good. It's terrible, but it's cute. I think it's time to take Salem out back like old Yeller. What do you mean?
You don't have a grass move yet. Okay,
What
good.
do you mean? I'm a good egg.
You're not using a grass or electric Pokemon, again that's half water, X'd it out. You don't know. You don't fucking know.
He's gonna be like, but it's green. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
He's gonna be like, but it's green. Go, Ravioli. I can't believe you talked me into naming it Ravioli.
Ravioli is a great name. What do you mean? Ravioli, ravioli, give me the drugs. I'm just kidding.
So, I was gonna go into earlier. Trace is an odd ability because it basically just steals the opponent's ability.
Just keep Magical Leaf. Duh.
Always an option. That was a crit. That is unfucking fortunate.
Is Jamerson gonna visit us in this Let's Play at some point?
Maybe. Yeah,
Sorry,
maybe.
Jameson, I'm emotional seed dot. Doesn't exist.
That's fair.
Oh wait, Gardevoir can learn Shockwave for coverage. Not great coverage, but it's something.
Yeah, but Watson doesn't give you Shockwave anymore.
On that note,
Where are you going?
bathroom.
Okay. Oh yeah, Volt Switch. Yeah, because fuck you. Yeah, honestly. Go to the bathroom. Don't just stand
I
there.
had to stretch my back.
Don't just.
God.
Don't just.
I'm getting old, Jameson. It takes me a minute. I'm not 14
Okay.
anymore.
Okay. You're younger than I am. I'll forgive you if I'm a fluffy dragon bird. We'll see. We will see. I think overall, I think once the team is all put together, you guys will enjoy it. Hoenn has a lot of good options. That's the thing. Hoenn also has kind of a lot of crap options, but Hoenn has a lot of good options. That's the thing. Hoenn's this really weird mixed bag of like some really solid Pokemon and some Pokemon that I would probably not touch with a 10-foot pole. God, I wish Tropius was better. God, fuck, I wish Tropius was better. I can't even wait until we can run into it in the fucking wild. Like, I wish Tropius was better. Are we using Cradily? I don't fucking know, maybe. I'm gonna stop giving you guys definitive answers of what I am and I'm not using. I want you guys to be surprised and see for yourself. You're mean. I like the surprise. If I was going to tell you guys the whole teams, I would post the whole teams on the starter polls. Kyuzama Zenti is my favorite model of his fair mechanics and super cool design. If we ever played Sword and Shield, I would probably play Shield if it makes you feel any better. Can we use Kecleon? Maybe? Maybe. I've used Kecleon, I think it was my first playthrough of this game because I could get, you know, Protean on him, which is neat. Cackle. Xenon exists! I also did. Protean's cracked. Protean's pretty good. C-Dot is bad. I love C-Dot. I love C-Dot. Not a big fan of Nuzleaf and Shiftry. C-Dot is great. C-Dot is adorable. He's just a little guy. Nuzleaf and Shiftry, not my favorites. Make sure you go with Wind Rider, yeah, of course. I remember Charlton me just having 3 grass types, because, like, fuck, man. I like Shiftry quite a bit. I was more of a Lotad kid. Something about Ludicolo hit different. It's not even like I hate Shiftry, it's just I like C-Dot more, you know what I mean? It's like Josh with fucking Grovyle. You know, like when it's fully evolved, I'm not disappointed, but I'm like, ah, you're such a cute kid. Like if he evolved into just like a bigger fucking acorn, that would make less sense, but I would kind of like it more. Like, you know in Mega Man, when you fight the giant Matul, and he's just like the size of a building, but he looks exactly the same? I kind of wish that's what C-Dot evolved into. Why the fuck are you letting Foresight? Nuzle's gotta put those nips away, whore. Yeah, that part's weird. Jason as low as Mexican stereotypes? I don't have a good response to that. I don't have a good response to that. Here we are, we're in Rustboro City. So you made it Rustboro 2, Pixel? It's really big here, isn't it? Literally can't even compare. Pixel, have you heard there's a gym here too? Once I catch a couple more Pokemon, I'll be sure to take it on my team. See you later. This is fucking shopping music. Yeah, a little bit. It's relaxing though. So I used to work in a grocery store. I wish we played fucking Pokemon music instead of music we actually played. Yeah, you know what, boys? Actually, when we're done with the stream, go pour one out for the grocery store workers and all the retail workers. You're gonna have to listen to Mariah Carey for the next fucking like month and a half. Mexican stereotypes are pretty based, man. You telling me you don't love the old Hispanic being like, you entered that house, you fool. That's the curse of Big Oya Papi. Everyone... What?
I've seen that meme!
What?
I get weird Mexican stereotypes and memes, like, on my TikTok, and I think it's because I talk to my cousin who is really Mexican.
As opposed to being lightly Mexican. So if you go to that guy...
Because I am not Mexican. I am whiter than Casper the Ghost.
If you go in that house, you get the HM for cut. Should we just... We could probably...
I was gonna make a fucked up joke.
You know what? May was saying she was gonna wait to take on the gym. I don't think we need to wait to take on the gym.
My YouTube changes from English to Japanese to Spanish every week. Same.
I get like Spanish ads sometimes on my phone.
I get a lot of English and Japanese. And then occasionally Spanish on my Spotify.
We talk to this guy, we'll get the quick call. Quick. You could have done that so much further away from the microphone.
I'm on the edge of the table.
That was a nice pour.
Thank you.
No, please do it again.
Thank you. It's my sparkly water into my adult cup.
So we got the quick claw.
I was gonna call it a sippy cup, but it's not really a sippy cup.
The quick claw makes it so sometimes when you use a move, you will gain +1 priority, which means usually you'll go first. Lie to me and say it's IPA on tap.
It's IPA on tap, baby. Woo! It is so peachy. Yeah. It's peach sparkling water.
Hello.
Hell yeah, brother Kona.
You must be a new challenger. I'm Roxanne, the Rustboro City gym leader. I became a gym leader so that I may apply in battle. I've learned the Pokemon Trainer School. If you defeat me in Pokemon battle, I'll present you with a gym badge and prove your strength as a trainer. Please take up the challenge. Look forward to seeing you as a challenger. Until then, farewell.
Take a shot every time she says challenger or challenge. You'd be dead.
Roxanne's so cute in this remake. Yeah, all the gym leaders redesigns are pretty solid. It took me a little bit to get used to them just because I grew up with Emerald, so I was like, change, but like, a lot of them have grown on me. Go, Terrence.
I feel like from this game onward, they start getting this weird Pokemon style.
Like, because they're trying to look so much more anime.
Yeah.
I feel like that's always been there, it's just it was a little harder to tell with, like, the sprite art, because there's a lot more limitations. I don't think it's bad.
She's cute.
Now there's the quick lock, right?
I really like the NPC redesigns in this remake. Actually, Sapphire is my favorite game growing up. It really surprised me.
Yeah, no, Gen 3 is, like, incredibly solid.
You're presented with 2 buttons. The first button will stop all worlds, end the world hunger, and bring about an age of prosperity for mankind. The second button will make Pokemon real. You can only press one. Which starter are you choosing?
Classic. Tommy. You got a G, dude. Yeah, but this is one nice thing about picking Mudkip. This first gym is basically a fucking gimme. You know, same with Trico. Yeah, same with Trico. Same with Trico.
Trico is a good boy, but we have already used him.
Yeah. So for any of you who are confused as to why I wouldn't put Trico on the poll, I basically have an internal rule that, with a couple exceptions, if I use a Pokemon in one of these Let's Plays, I'm not going to use it again. We already used Trico in Emerald, and part of me thought, like, maybe I should put him on the poll because we did Emerald before we did the starter polls, but I would rather keep the, I'd rather just keep my own rules consistent. It's mostly for my own sake, so I don't use Nidoking in every fucking game. But there are some exceptions. Regional forms count as different Pokemon. If we ever found a shiny, then fuck my rules, you know?
Yeah. Same with Torchic. If you're a genocidal maniac like me and have a Combuskin before you walk in.
I mean, if you're not gonna, like, use any of the early game Pokemon, you just have Torchic soak up all that XP, yeah, having Combuskin's not even, like, that outside the realm of possibility. But I mean, if you do catch a Torchic, then there's plenty of grass and even a few water types for you to grab. So, Hoenn's got some good diversity early on, which I always appreciate. We love Nidoking. First Doomsday is level 15, so yeah. So when we play Arceus Fighter Side, Duskull will be cool. Arceus, A, Salem might play, and B, that would... Arceus I probably wouldn't count because it'd be like a spin-off, and also like... The rules of Arceus are different. You're supposed to catch every fucking thing. So.
Woo! That's my favorite.
Yeah, that's also another thing. Spin-offs won't count. When we do the GameCube games, there's no fucking... I don't care, alright? My options are so limited in the GameCube games. I know I really disliked this remake when it came out, but hey, this gym do look cool. This gym do look cool. I like the Gen 5 reference.
So we could use Dusknoir, and again, anyways, epic.
Yep.
Honestly, I was planning on probably Dusknoir at some point in Arceus.
I mean, you can get an Alpha Dusknoir, so like, why not, right?
Yeah.
Just as I expected. I knew you and your Pokemon would be able to get this far. Now, would you kindly demonstrate how you battled your Pokemon? I've mostly been spamming Water Gun so far, but... Oh god, okay, settle down. There we go. Narcissus, we shoot an Arceus at some point? Oh yeah, for sure. If we're going in order, it'll be sometime after we do Gen 7, and maybe if you guys whittle me down enough for me to play Sword and Shield, but... I love how Alphas have almost zero benefit to the player, yet everyone wants their entire team to be Alphas. Yeah, because they're cool. The benefit is my Pokemon is fucking massive.
My benefit, haha, Lord.
Of course we do, but Janice and Salem's gonna play Sword and Shield. No, they're fucking not.
Yes, I am!
No, you're not. Those pass.
I forget, is it multiplayer?
No. Well, I mean, every Pokemon game is multiplayer, but I know what you mean, no.
Not to the point where we could both play it.
No. Arceus' main game and series are very different versus the others. Yeah, but like Masuda also said, I know Masuda said it was a main game, and he said Let's Go was a main game, but he also said that they took the Battle Frontier out because of like iPhone, so I don't really trust anything the guy says. Anyway, that's the first gym badge. Play a Sword D-Make fan game. I mean, I guess we could. Ravioli learned Teleport.
Good job, Ravioli.
Yeah, still much to learn. I stroke him out that sentence, fine. I understand. Pokemon League's rules state that trainers receive this if they defeat a gym leader. Please accept this official Pokemon League Stone Badge. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. It's fine. So imagine else Pokemon use nature move Cut outside of battle. All Pokemon to level 20, even those you get in trades, will also obey you. And take this with you too. The Stone Badge of Lag Universe. Got the TM for Rock Tomb. Rock Tomb not only inflicts damage with dropping rocks, it also is a target speed. Use TM instantly to use move to a Pokemon, use TM as many times as you want, so please try it out. Game Freak, hey, this is a game where the gimmick is Pokemon are big sometimes fans. This is fucking awful and lame. Hey, this is a game
Stoned Badge of Mental Lag.
What's the sword? Does it start? There we go. We need Rock Tomb to Terry here. Game Freak, hey, here's a game where the gimmicks Pokemon are big sometimes fans. This is awesome. I want a whole team of them. I know you said we probably have to wrap up early, but there's a specific point I want to stop at. It's soon.
Okay.
I'm sorry we're not going to get a whole lot done on this first stream, but I mean...
Yeah, I'm sorry. My back is angry.
It's still better than when we never played Persona 5, and the tutorial's going to take 3 streams. Out of the way, move it! Hey, please, don't take those parts! In the original game, he shouted, "Don't take my goods." I'm going to do that this whole time. I've played a lot of Emerald Boys. And we already got the first badge. Yeah, that's true. But imagine how much more we could do if we did a full stream. No, I'm kidding.
I'm sorry.
No, dude, shush.
I'm sorry.
I'm teasing, you're fine.
I've been up since like 10 o'clock this morning.
Also, look, you got through X and Y. Sword and Shield's about as bad, but it's shorter. Sword and Shield, I still think are way worse than X and Y could ever be. But we've had this discussion so many more times. Oh, you there! You're that fantastic trainer who helped me at Petalburg Woods. Help me! I was robbed by Team Aqua. I have to get the Devon parts back. If I don't, I'm gonna be in serious trouble. They defiled the sign. Time-saving tunnel near incompletion. That's what it says in the sign, but there's also a big X. Splashed across in red paint. Disagree, XY has style. You know what? Yeah, at least X and Y has, like, style to it. Sword and Shield feels like a bootleg game. It's particularly the only thing we disagree on as hard as we do, which is so weird. Like, it's kind of appropriate that it's something Pokemon related, isn't it? Hi, Acorn. Hi, Acorn.
Acorn?
That's why you named our Swallow and Emerald.
Yeah.
There was also part of me that was tempted to completely break my don't use the same shit rule and just make the same team we used in Emerald, but I also thought that might be a little lame.
I thought that would be pretty cute, but I like having a different team too.
Me too.
Especially because there's so many of these fucking things.
And there's certain Pokemon in Auras they just did not have access to in Emerald.
Yeah. But are you using them is the question.
Who knows?
So you are.
Who knows?
Look at me.
Who knows?
So we are.
I don't know. You think I planned these ahead of time?
You're full of shit.
I've been crawling my way through every generation one by one in sequence and currently shimmy my way through Violet, which is not Pokemon. I imagine it's more that. Kinda miss how comfy Sword was. I don't think Sword and Shield are like completely irredeemable. There's parts of Sword and Shield that are fine. Like some of the jokes that they throw in, like some of the NPCs are like funny, and a lot of the Pokemon they introduce in that gen are good. But like it's such a garbage fire of a fucking game. I can't. Shit on Scarlet and Violet all you want. Scarlet and Violet is probably objectively a worse game, but Sword and Shield pissed me off more. If we ever did Sword and Shield, it would be purely under the guise of me being able to bitch the entire time.
You are saying that as if you don't. Hold back on your bitching. I love you.
Anyway, something cool about this game is you can register. I don't know if it'll even pop up right here.
Just eliminate the shoehorned-in plot with Chairman Rose and Team Yell, and it's perfectly fine.
Yeah. Scarlet is better, it's the only optimization that's worse, everything else is better. Well, that's the thing,
Yeah.
right? The game running so poorly probably, like, outweighs the improvements it makes, right? To normal people.
X and Y piss me off in ways I can't even articulate again.
I do think Scarlet Violet is actually worse than Sword and Shield. It took me months of mental gymnastics to want to open it and complete it. Right, and that's completely fair, right? Like, the good parts of Sword and Shield, the good parts of Scarlet and Violet probably are not outweighed by the fact that it runs like complete dog shit.
I really liked Violet because I felt like it felt like a normal Pokemon game, but
Yeah.
the optimization
Is terrible.
is so bad, and like the characters aren't that memorable. Like that you have to battle. Like with the group of like the mean kids, I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah. The only real fun thing in Scarlet Violet multiplayer the first time is seeing Pokemon models everywhere. I have fun when I play it, but like if I were to actively sit there and be like objective about it, like I would probably like in good conscience have to say it's like technically worse. But like my opinion is I like it miles better. Nothing is worse than Sword and Shield. Except like maybe Let's Go. Scarlet Violet's plot is pretty good. Yeah, plot's nice.
It's alright.
But that gets rid of the iconic grind and like repels. Yeah. There's certain things where it's like, is this better? Is this worse? You know? Because like, random encounters suck, right? But the thing is, Pokemon has always given you the means to avoid random encounters, either through the fact that you just don't get in the grass or like repels have always existed. So it never bothered me that much.
Plot is still developing, TBH. People don't still have the full plot.
Yeah, never felt bored of playing through Violet. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Meanwhile, Sword and Shield is like mind-numbing. I also should probably catch like a Zigzagoon or something to be like an HM for, I was only born Sword Shield either. Really? I was bored to fucking tears.
Are they real Pokemon or are they dream Pokemon which Professor is more smashable? Like, we don't have all the answers.
That's the next Splatfest, boys. We have the full plot, now we have another plot. I mean, like, that plot is connected to this one, though, because there's, like, that one teacher who's, like, looking for the magic turtle or whatever. And I imagine it's gonna, like, the fucking little, like, not Max kid is gonna be, like, edgy and evil now or something. Playing as Nuzlocke, I pushed up to beat as fast as I could. I still had fun. I still had 3 survivors. That's not bad. Got an X
I would love
day.
to do a Nuzlocke, but I would cry several times on the stream.
That's kind of the point. Oh, what am I to do? We were out on our walk, Pico and I, when we were attacked by an odd thug. Then that scoundrel made off my darling Pico. Where are you, Pico?
When I tell you I ran to this cave as a kid, I ran. I was like, Pico, how fucking dare they take Pico? Like, I was so mad.
We got a Pokeball.
Old man had the sauce with the nicknames.
Oh, yeah. I wonder how many kids grew up thinking Wingles were just called Picos. Fun fact, the only thing in this cave is Whisper. I like Whisper. I almost use Whisper. I've used Exploud a lot of times.
At all. It's creepy.
He's just a little guy.
He's creepy.
You come and get some then. Ah, keelhaul it all. This Osh's Pokemon turned out to be worthless. You think I made a getaway to this tunnel to nowhere. And you, now you're here to battle me, really? Wish I knew they would tell me that when I was like 8. How dare they take Pico? Quick question, who's Pico?
I have an unusual amount of empathy towards animals.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, they're better than people.
Because they're innocent.
They're just better. They don't talk back. They usually will cuddle you, or if not, they're still really cute to look at. They're not mean to you.
Poochie is so cute. Poochie is fucking adorable.
I would die for a Poochyena in real life.
Well, I'm a mighty. Yeah. Even with his weird little bald streak.
Yeah. He's still this little guy.
Is that enough? Damn it.
He's balding. It's okay.
Happens. This is plain not right. The boss told me this would be a slick and easy job to pull. All I had to do was steal some parts from Devin. If you want it back that badly, then take them. Pico, I'm glad you're safe. My Pico owes her life and freedom to you, lad. They call me Mr. Briny, and you are? Ah, so it's Pixel, is it now? And sincerely, thank you, Pixel. If there's anything I can do to help you in turn, don't hesitate to tell me. If I'm to be found, I'll always be in my cottage by the sea near Petalburg Woods. Come, Pico, high time we made our way home.
Pikachu.
Bark. Fun fact about hyenas, let their cubs eat first and keep the prey alive so it doesn't go bad as fast. You'd see the cubs eat you alive if you got caught, so like that's a plus at least. Alright. Did you guys know female hyenas' clits are so big they look like penises?
I was waiting for you to say that.
Oh. Kippy.
It's a skitty.
It is. Arguably one of the worst Pokemon ever.
Ugly. That's what we'll name it. I'm just kidding.
I wasn't even gonna name him, I was gonna kill it for the XP.
Well, he's cute.
He's cute, but he sucks.
No, no way.
Oh, okay. No, I'm not that. Listen, we used a fucking Spinda in Emerald. I'm like, no, Delcatty sucks too much. There are more trainers and items for you to get on this route, but I'm gonna have to come back here anyway, so I think we'll just save it for later. Don't worry, we're not completely missing out on all these items.
Where are we going?
Well, Mr. Briny said if we ever needed his help... Ah, fuck, I talked to this guy first and give him his shit back. Oh, how'd it go? Did you get my Devon parts? You did, you got them back. You really are a great trainer. I know, as my thanks, I'll give you a great ball. Oh yes, young man, please come with me. This is the top floor of the Devon Corporation. Our president's office on this floor. Can't tell you how grateful I am for what you've done for our company. Could you wait here just a moment? I got the left arm, right leg, and head of the Devon one. President would like to have a word with you. Please come with me. Please, go ahead. Do you want to give Mr. Stone a...
I'm Mr. Stone, the
okay.
president of the Devon Corporation.
Why did I ask?
I heard just now how we have been quite a bit to thank you for. So you helped out my staff not just once, but twice. There's a favor I'd like to ask of a reliable trainer like you. Now, I want you to know I'm a president you can trust. That's something a trusting president says. I'd never be so mean as to ask a favor for nothing in return. Here, give me your Pokénav Plus for just a moment.
You don't get it? So we have the BuzzNav function. We can watch the news.
I'm not even reading what Yoshi typed.
No.
The function that I just added to your Pokénav Plus is called the BuzzNav. It is an indispensable tool for any trainer who is traveling out in the world. Use it and you'll be able to get the latest news from around the region and from your own friends anytime, any place. Now let me get to the important issue of what it is I need you to do. That was a weird sentence. I want you to deliver this letter to a man named Stephen. Letter to a man named Stephen. You should find him in Dewford.
How are you talking in blue?
You'll have to cross the sea to reach Dewford, of course. I'll ask Mr. Briny, the old sailor who lives in the hut on Route 104, to help with the crossing. Go find him and he should agree to help you. I'm counting on you, whippersnapper. If you ever, oh my god, you never shut up.
God, that's the Roblox smirk face. I can't unsee it. Shut up, Yoshi. For crying out loud.
He is a trustworthy resident. Can't believe he's been taken over by Spampton.
I can.
Whoa!
Spampton for president.
Yoinked.
Put Pepper down.
Yoinked. What?
Hey, Pigs, we catch lots of Pokemon. Doing pretty good on that front, at least. Got so many Pokemon in Petalburg Woods that ran out of Pokeballs. Oh, yeah. Pest Mr. Briny was in Petalburg Woods. I guess Mr. been on his way back to his cottage. Blah, 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 blah. We're just gonna reiterate, go see Mr. Briny for the third fucking time. Please put the cat
I'll
down.
put her down now that she cried.
I'm going to apologize if at any point I go on like an old man rant of like, why are kids so stupid? Like, but like there's a couple points in this game where they pull shit like that, where they're like, hey, go over here, don't be a dumbass, go over here. And it's like, I got it the first time. Hello?
That's gonna haunt me for the rest of my life.
Oh, this guy gives you False Swipe.
Oh my god.
False Swipe.
Finally.
False Swipe will never knock out a Pokemon. It will always leave them with at least one hit point, so it's pretty good for catching Pokemon like he says. And we can buy Great Balls now.
What if you hit it when it's on 1 HP? Will it just always miss?
It'll just do 0 damage. It's one of the very, very few times a Pokemon move can do 0 damage outside of something just being immune. Those. I can wait to buy their repels, actually. Alright, boys. Let's go see if, did we heal? You're good. Let's go see if this briny guy can help us. Trying to avoid some of the trainers on purpose to help get a move on. And again, we'll be back. That XP will not go to waste. So when you get the little blip there with an exclamation point, that means there's something special about the Pokemon that just spawned. Sometimes it means it's a higher level than usual, sometimes it means it's an egg move. I don't even know what the fuck it was, I just heard it.
I think it was up there.
Is it up?
Yeah. Up where that kid is.
There he is. I don't even know what it is.
Careful.
Is that Poochyena? Is that the sound a Poochyena makes?
Go.
I'm going. Oh, it's a slack off. That's level 15.
Get him.
I mean, I could probably teach him cut. It's a great way to grind, yeah. Use slacking. Thought about it. Jesus Christ, you already have Slash?
Surprised you didn't use a great ball.
I'm not too caught up on catching this guy. I'm kind of just doing it for the gag at this point. He's a level 15 slack off.
You got him.
It's probably stronger than anything else at this point in the game at the moment. Yeah, what do you guys want to name our fucking HM slave, I guess? What is this? Stop. We're not using this guy on the team, so like the first suggestion I see that isn't like a fucking slur, I'll probably just take.
A slur. Kayuza Mashima.
That was not even close, Salem.
Kazuya?
Kazuya.
Kazuya, sorry.
And look, more importantly,
Yeah!
you want to talk about a bad transition to 3D?
It's not the worst.
It's not great either. Marshtomp definitely looked a bit better in sprite form. Throw in a mud shot. And now we're per ground type. Do we feel like talking about Sonic? No. Yeah, well, let's just slap cut on Trico, I guess. Yeah, so when you use the Dex Nav, the more you use it, the more likely it is for you to find Pokemon with those special traits. Being higher level, having perfect IVs, having their hidden ability, having egg moves, etc. Sometimes those just randomly spawn like that, where like you're not supposed to find a level 15 fucking Pokemon in there.
Story is True's time putting your first HM on a starter and realizing your mistake.
Oh yeah. I had cut on my Sceptile for a long time. So we're gonna head for Dewford, and that will be... Fuck! Why is the no option highlighted? We're gonna head to Dewford, and that'll be where we wrap up. After a moment. There's something there I want to take care of. I do like Pico following along in the boat in this version. I following along the boat in this version, to say. Aaron, we already used Dagron. We used Dagron to Black 2 and White 2.
Jameson has to catch his son.
Hef, no, I can't!
I also like that part. Dying.
So, okay, here's one of those things that I was talking about, where they changed something from the original game that, like, kind of annoys me. This is Granite Cave. Steven is in Granite Cave. Originally, you could get all the way through Granite Cave, deliver the letter to Steven, and skip Brawly indefinitely. You still had to beat him to finish the game, but you could put him off. Now, you cannot access the deeper part of the cave without the bike, which means we cannot get Sableye because that's where he is. And you can't access the chamber Steven is in until you beat Brawly, for no real reason.
So you just wanted to bitch?
No, I was gonna do that anyway.
Oh.
I don't get it. Like, it's not even that big of a deal, but I also don't see why they did it. Like, you remake Johto and you leave, like, you don't put any extra railroading in that to fix its biggest issue, but you put railroading in the game that didn't need it. Like I don't know. It just seems backwards to me. However, there is one thing I want to take care of before we leave for the night. Can you? You cannot work this. Damn. If we speak to this guy. You're not fishing spot. You getting the itch to fish? Do you have the fish itch?
No, I don't.
Yeah, here, you know, like what you're saying. I'll give you one of my fishing rods. We get the old rod. As added bonus, I'm throwing a little fishing advice. First, you want to face the water, then use the rod. Focus your mind. If you get a bite, pull in the rod. Sometimes you can snag some immediately, but with bigger catches, you need some time and pulls in your rod. You need time to pull in your rod to haul them in. Fishing is no longer annoying like it was in Gen 3. I didn't mean to hit save. No, it's okay. It's still a little annoying. Something I was going to also mention earlier. You can now register up to 4 items. I know pull up a little wheel like that you select with the D-pad. That might have been a thing in X and Y, I don't really remember.
I think so.
There she is.
How'd you know it was a girl?
White whiskers. Male Magikarp of yellow whiskers. What?
I love you.
We've never used a Magikarp? We have never used a Magikarp. And that is changing right now. I don't know if I can weaken this thing realistically.
Wild.
If you have suction cups on Pokemon the first slot, you succeed every time. Yeah, that's how you do chain fishing as well. You try to get easy shinies. Alright, boys. Get your nicknaming hats on.
Fish itch. Don't listen to me. I already named one.
Knishes? What?
I think they're a type of little pastry. I don't really know. I've seen that as a food before. Google it. Collar spiral.
Knish is a traditional, oh god, Ashkenazi Jewish snack food consisting of filling covered with dough that is typically baked or sometimes deep fried. Sounds pretty good to me. Why soul bad guy? Umi. I kind of don't hate Umi, actually. Why Spiral? So she can be Spiral Sea Serpent. Phantasm Spiral Dragon, is that you? I kind of like Umi, though, honestly. Or is Umi too elegant sounding for a fucking Gyarados?
I like Umi.
Let's go with Umi. Now let's just check Umi's nature and see if I need to catch any Magikarp, and then we can wrap up. Okay. I mean, lowering speed kind of sucks, but up attack is good. Yeah, alright, fuck it. That's fine. Lowering speed kind of blows, but... Alright. So that'll be it for tonight. You know, not so bad. We got one badge. We already got half our team together.
Woo!
Got Terry, Ravioli, and Doomy. You might be wondering, like, why the two water types, but, Gyarados and Swampert don't share any weaknesses. Swampert's only weak to grass, and Gyarados isn't.
Interesting.
But anyway. We're gonna call it a night there, boys. Thank you, everybody, for coming by and vibing with us. I'm excited to be playing Pokemon, as always. Dusk, thank you for the resub. Appreciate you. Appreciate all y'all being here. But until, hopefully, tomorrow, y'all have a great night. And we'll catch you for the next one.
Woo!
Peace out, everybody.